Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome everybody to our channel, The Room. Today we're gonna see a very interesting topic, but before starting it, we have two questions to do.
Perfect. Are actors and professionals athletes pay too much?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question, and which is the second one.
What do you have to do to be rich?
Okay. If we are here in Colombia, I think that we have to be politicians,
In a public place, okay.
right? Or be drug trafficker.
Or be both.
Yeah, but that's too boring to. Yeah. But in addition of that, I guess that for be rich, you have to solve a very interesting question, and do for this question a very
Big problem.
or a very big enterprise, or a very big
Brand.
brand, any idea. For example, if you see Jeff Bezos, which is the CEO of Amazon, with a very interesting idea, which was how do we have to buy things in the future, for example.
With pandemic,
Yeah.
that was just the very first interesting thing.
And without go out of my home,
without risking our
yeah,
lives.
he created a very big enterprise, which is Amazon.
And
Right.
and on the other hand, we have the entertainment part of Amazon, Twitch. Twitch is just the great idea because you have entertainment in your house, you have someone speaking to you all the moment, because maybe in your house you're not that confident about talking with your family because you are always be.
Yeah, and above all, you can interact with him. That I guess that for this reason, Twitch is one of the most viewed platforms.
And I must
right
say,
now.
Twitch wouldn't have been what it is without the pandemic.
Yeah, that's perfect. And for example, here we can see a lot of examples of a very big streamers. And for example, Ibai.
For sure.
I think that he is the best streamer in the world nowadays.
And not only you can think that he really is the best streamer of the world, twice.
Yeah, he won a very important award in all this world of streamers, and he won twice. And I guess that why, because he has created a lot of interesting themes to share with the world. I mean, for example, a lot of programs. I mean, hosting, for example, the League of Legends tournaments, or FIFA tournaments. He even created a World Cup of balloon, right? That was a very big notice, and that's very interesting. But this is the most important part. He generates a lot of money, and also he generates a lot of interacting with social medias, with the traditional medias, in radio, in television. I mean, he
even taking famous people, that interview with Messi. We even went to Messi's house. And if we talk about that, I think there are three pillars: the famous out of the Twitch, now in Twitch, like on Agüero and that stuff.
Yeah.
Ibai, known in Twitch, and the people who always are making music. Do you know Autopilot?
No.
Autopilot is a musician who jams over her own basic music. It's very cool. And if we talk about pillars, we have to talk about The Rock.
Yeah.
He's not a streamer, but we have to talk about The Rock.
Yeah, according to a very interesting article in Forbes, they put a list with the 10 most paid actors nowadays, or I mean in 2020, and The Rock was heading this list. And that's very interesting because with the pandemic, with all the cinemas closed because of the pandemic, he could generate, let's see, 87.5 millions of dollars. Oh my
Incredible.
goodness.
How can you do that?
I mean, and
but it's the thing we have to talk about. It's the thing of it's a very simple movie. For example, Skyscraper or Jungle Cruise is a very
yeah,
simple movie, but the name Dwayne Johnson sells.
yeah,
The,
and sells a lot. I mean, if you go to a cinema and you see a movie which is gonna win the Oscar, for example, because of the drama and a lot of things, and on the other hand, you have a movie with Ryan Reynolds, with Gal Gadot, and with The Rock. I mean, you're gonna watch this one.
the one.
Yeah,
for sure.
the one with these actors. Why? Because they are generating a lot of interaction.
Just the name generates.
Yeah, generates
and they generate
publicity, generates interactions.
I mean, they actually earn a very small percentage of what they really generate.
Yeah,
And we have to talk about this value generation. The thing that your name sells billions of dollars.
yeah. I mean, for explain all of all this topic, we have to define this
Value generation.
yeah, this value generation, because why value generation has two
Main points.
two main points, which are: the first one, if you generate a lot of money, as a consequence you are gonna earn a lot of money too.
It's just simple.
Yeah.
You're taking all the money for that brand.
Yeah,
A little percentage is yours, but if the money is simply unimaginable,
yeah. And here is the second one, which is the most important for me: if there are less people to do the activity you do, obviously you are gonna be high demanded.
because if you are the only doctor in your town,
I mean, you're gonna be the doctor.
the doctor,
The
exactly. That's what I mean.
And if you are just the professor in a town, you are gonna be
The professor.
right? And I mean, with these two main topics, we can conclude a lot of things. For example, we can say all those people are well paid because they generate a lot of money.
And we can even give examples. For example, the strategy on Nike with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
I mean, they spent 47 million dollars,
yeah.
but Nike won
In
in
him. Yeah, they paid him $47 million, and they achieved
$500 million. If you think about that, it's a 0.5%. It's a nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, most of the people can say, "Oh my goodness, why he wins a lot of money just kicking a ball, for example."
And I'm breaking my back all the freaking time in the office.
Yeah, or just talking with the camera. Hi.
We are not that people. We are not that people.
But this is the point. They generate a lot of money, right? With sponsors, with publicity, with interactions in social media. I mean, there are people on Instagram that earn a lot of money
With a photo.
just with a photo.
With a picture.
Why? Because with this photo, with this picture, they are collaborating with the brand, with the sponsor, with his sponsor, and obviously they are gonna earn money because of that. I mean, you can say that's simple, that's too boring, but at the same time, you don't know.
Must admit that's just.
Yeah, but this is the point. You don't know how this picture are gonna generate a lot of money for the brand, for the sponsor, for the publicity. I mean, that's very crazy for our minds because we are not generating that money.
And we must say, I mean, of course we want the doctors to be rich because and scientists deserve all the money they want because they are taking this place in the society
and they are helping their society,
but they don't move that much money, and we cannot tell I'll give you $10 million if you do this. Exactly.
Yeah, and there it is, our second conclusion that I mean that's the most important part. If the job is required, if your job is required, you're gonna be well paid.
But
why?
If you require the job,
yeah,
you're gonna be poor.
And that's all. That's all. That's the capitalism.
Capitalism.
Fat.
Capitalism.
Yeah. I mean, that's very interesting. That's too deep. Obviously, we just said a few things for explaining.
The things they are the reality. We are not telling this is how it is. This is how it must be. No, this is how it is. If you want or not.
Yeah, and that's all. I mean, if you like this video, please share with your friends. Please subscribe here, and that's all.
See you later.
Yeah.